One statue isn't enough for Billy. They're going to build another one. So I'd just like to ask Frank and Eddie from the statue committee to come up, introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about the statues. Give it up for the boys, folks. Okay, boys, firstly, thanks very much for coming in. I believe the fundraising is going extremely well. But before we start, can you both introduce yourself and then maybe share a memory you have of Billy?
Good afternoon, thanks very much for inviting us in. My name is Eddie Lynas, I'm the chairman of the Billy McNeill Commemoration Committee, and my own fondest memory is I grew up across the road from Billy's mum and dad in Belsill, and when I was 11 years old, when he came back from Lisbon, I was in his parents' house and he brought me a parent bag, which my nephews in London still have to this day, and he's always been a great friend to me all through my life. Pass on to my colleague Frank.
Good morning, guys, or good afternoon now. My name's Frank Devine and I'm involved with the Billy McNeill Commemoration Committee as well. Actually, my first memory of Billy McNeill, I had three great aunties, God rest their souls, Manty Cathy, Manty Lizzie, Manty Cathy and Manty Margaret. The three of them worked in Billy McNeill's pub, and it was called the Halfway House because it was halfway between Belsill and Moss End. So they were working in the pub, so we would be in occasionally to see, you know, and you would see McNeill. But my first memory of McNeill, my mammy was taking me down the street. I can't remember where we were going or anything like that. And Big McNeill was standing outside the pub, and he waved out to my mum, and I thought, oh, this is unbelievable. He's waving out at us here, Big McNeill's waving out at us. So that was my first memory of Billy McNeill. That's a kind of cherished memory. But as I say, we were into like, Billy's mother Nellie, God rest her, she ran the pub. Big McNeill was very early in it, and all the Celtic buses for Edinburgh would come through to Belsill. Used to be 7, 8, 9 parked right up Belsill Main Street, or Moss End Main Street at the time. So the pub was always mobbed, and it was part of the community. So, and Big McNeill, you would see Big McNeill at Mass, and you would see him less at Mass because he moved up to, he moved into the town and that, you know. But that was my first memory of McNeill.
And just on the playing side, or his management side, what, like, obviously Lisbon sticks out of it in everyone's, young and old, because of how iconic the image is, even with the cup raised. What memories of him as a player or as a manager that stick out for you?
I mean, for me personally, and I'm going to kind of stick myself right in here, but the 1988 Centenary Cup final, I get through to Hampden twice. That was the one with Thatcher, wasn't it? I know they're in care to playing Dundee United. So I get horsed out twice for just ridiculous carry on. And me and the boy was sneak back in again. That's a story about McNeill, but we sneak back in again, and Thatcher was there, I think, if I remember right. We had a big massive tricolour standing waving at Thatcher, and we got horsed back out again. So my claim to fame is I get through the pub 3 times at a cup final, and that's my greatest bet, because then the time at Lisbon we were all young. I'm 59, although I keep telling everybody I'm 49. I've transitioned.
Nobody believes you.
No, no, they don't. But so my greatest memory of McNeill, that's probably the greatest memory for me, is the centenary year. You know, that would be my greatest memory, apart from as a wee boy down the main street and actually see, oh, Billy McNeill. Cheers, Jack.
My own favourite memory was 1965 Cup Final when we beat Dunfermline 3-2, started all off. Another one that sticks in my mind is Voids Vedina, when he scored in the last minute of the game. And as I say, but it's always been a great inspiration to us, everybody in Bellshill.
And obviously an inspiration because the statue committee came about. Can you tell us how it came about?
Yeah. Before Billy died, in my capacity as, at that time, Secretary of Bellshill Athletic, I approached North Lanarkshire Council and said it's about time we had to honour them in some way because of the achievements they put Bellshill on the map. Now, they did sort of show a slight interest, but nothing really became of it. Until unfortunately when Billy passed away, I got a phone call from the local MSP asking me to come and see him, which I did. I went to see Richard Lyle, and they informed me that North Lanarkshire Council had been in touch with them, and they were putting £15,000 of funding to the Billy McNeill Commemoration Committee. Well, at that time we weren't formed yet. So our next stage then was to call a public meeting, and the committee was formed, and myself, Frank and 7 others, we must say the best people to work with ever. Every one of us are local guys, are all committed to the one cause, and the fundraising has really just been going from strength to strength. In the last month, from February to last Thursday night, the Treasurer informed us that we had £9,700 donated in one lot, different people donated. So it's really going well. What do you think, Frank?
Outstanding. I mean, you could say in the space of 8 months, we've brought in about just nearly touching £60,000, which gives you an indication of the kind of levels of support we're getting locally, and we're getting some support nationally, if you like, and from Ireland and from England and that. But we want to obviously America as well. I'm dead conscious that the Bronx boys are in here. If we can get them involved, we'd be delighted. But I'm more interested. No, more interested. Billy was a sporting hero, absolutely, and no, for us, he was the biggest hero we would ever have had because he was a local Bellshill boy, Bellshill and Moss End boy. But you need the social and cultural context is part of this as well. Billy's mother is Irish descent, his father was Lithuanian descent. If there was no immigration in the west of Scotland, there'd be no Celtic, there'd be no Billy McNeill, I wouldn't be sitting here, Eddie wouldn't be sitting here. So I think that's something that somewhere, in some way, that needs to be recorded in the statute. I don't know how, that there's a social and cultural context to it as well. Take Irish immigration away and they're no Celtic. Take Lithuanian immigration away, because Bellshill was a place where you don't know, overwhelmingly Irish immigration, but there was Lithuanian, Italian, Polish as well. So I think this is something that needs to be acknowledged as well, because we're not just acknowledging Billy McNeill that way, but we're acknowledging our own parents and our own grandparents that came to this country. So I think that's important as well. So in terms of the fundraising's going great. I think in the next, we'll get 4 huge, we consider this a huge event today, getting the big here, but really appreciate it, Andrew. We've also got a St Patrick's Night in Holy Family Hall in Moss End coming up. We've got a golf tournament, we've got a football tournament, and we're organising a sponsored walk from the Billy McNeill statue at Celtic Park to Bellshill Cross, where we're going to build the Billy McNeill statue there as well. So tons happening in the future, and we're hoping we can push on. But we've got other plans for the future as well. Eddie will be able to tell you a wee bit about that.
Yeah, as regards the future, our target was, we gave ourselves 2 years, and we set a figure at £70,000. We've actually paid 10%, well, 4,300 to John McKenna. Obviously, he built Billy's statue at Parkhead and Jimmy's and Bobby's. We've secured the services of John, and I'm in constant contact with Liz McNeill. We have applied for charity status, and Liz, if we get it, Liz has very kindly agreed to become patron. And what we plan to do is keep doing things in Billy's name, i.e. the Billy McNeill Foundation, to help local kids, dementia sufferers, anybody at all in the local area. And so that's the long-term aim.
that's very commendable, that, to keep his name going. Just back to the statue, you tipped whereabouts are going to be?
It's at Bearsall Cross, and it's right outside St Sinners Bar, which is obviously the main focal Celtic pub in the town, and it's right in the town centre.
And then, so, deposits paid, is it a planning stage, like as in, is he drawing at the moment, or have you seen what we're going to see?
Yeah, we've actually visited John McKenna's farm down in Turnberry, and all the process is going to be happening. The council have gave us a date for Easter Monday for the site to start to be cleared. And what we're hoping for that day, if it's on schedule, I spoke to Martin McNeill, the family will be out, and also hopefully to bring a couple of little lines. And Martin said he would obviously organise national press coverage, you know, to give us that extra publicity.
But it's like, outside like the national interest in that, it's really so that he's a hero, but he's a local hero, Belsall, because we've got one. I'm from Drogheda, and with Gary Kelly built the council centre with £1 million that he raised playing Celtic, and he's just like, you know, he's such a quiet guy and doesn't do the media, doesn't do the press, and I can understand where he's coming from, because when you see something like that, to remember somebody. Now there's no statues to Gary, there should be, but there's none. But I suppose his statue is the big house that cancer sufferers and family can go to. But you say like about building for, you know, the future, for, you know, raising money for dementia and everything. And folks, I just think that's amazing that they're going to keep this on, because Billy's name deserves to be kept. You know, even on a, I suppose, the local level. It's just, I just find it amazing, because we obviously they built one to Bobby, they built one to Jimmy, and I think, you know, hopefully there'll be one to them all in the hometowns. But just Billy is just so iconic, and I didn't know when you were coming to the 80s we're going to continue on as a charity. And folks, I just think that's brilliant that the name has gone on. So how can we support? There's still 10,000 to be raised.
Geez money. No, I mean, no, financial support's great, moral support as well. People are behind the project totally, and you know, we want to keep it going. And for another 10,000–15,000 pound to raise, I'm sure we're going to take the ball. Things now, and no, the way I'm trying to look at it now is the moral support or the encouragement for instance, and I don't want to put it on the Bronx boys in particular, but things like that can help. Can I fire something into the mix here as well? I had two great uncles and a great aunt who emigrated to the Bronx. They had a boozer there, so I need to talk to some of the Bronx boys later on. See, I'll not be there, they'll be away, they're dead now, God rest them, but maybe their family's still there, you know. But what we want to do is keep publicising and highlighting the campaign to get the statue built. And we want to continue after the statue's built, as Eddie said, we want to turn into we've applied for charitable status already, and what we want to do is maybe look at, you know, helping good sport, obviously with a sporting dimension to it, but we're also maybe looking at motor neuron, obviously, and things like that, and dementia would be something to look at as well. And there's like Harry Carlin mentioned, a wee place down at St Gerard's Chapel Hall, and they've got a disabled group in there on a Tuesday night, and they're doing absolutely fantastic work, but they're horrendously underfunded. And what you find is that a lot of these charities and a lot of the organisations, good inverted commas organisations, they're not funded properly and they're underfunded, they're cutting things all the time. So we hope that the Billy McNeill Commemoration Committee can maybe come in there and try and help good causes as well. Cheers.
When we put up the guests for the Celtic AM today, we got a lovely message from Willie Wallace. He sent a lovely message. So Willie, we'll send you the video on. So he just said, you know, what a man to honour. And he sent, you know, best of luck on Saturday, blah blah blah. Well, he said, Billy, what a man to honour, what a man. Excuse me. And I just thought it was lovely that someone so far away we could send a message. Someone that played with Malones so well. So maybe when Willie's back from Australia, he might do a knife for us or something.
Yeah.
So Willie, you're booked already.
Excellent. Just a small thing, I mean, Liz McNeill's family, one of the last nights we had was in October, and I spoke to her and told her about it. And she says, yeah, I could possibly come out and maybe bring 2 or 3 of the family with me. The day of it, she phoned me up, she goes, look, Eddie, there's a small problem. There's 13 or 14 want to come to it. And they all come out. They all come out and they thoroughly enjoyed it. And she promised us as a family, they will back us in every way and come out to whatever nights we're having to help push the fund.
And that's brilliant. And obviously, such a hard time for them when to see this great leader and father. And I think we forget about that as well. We looked at Billy as this iconic figure, but at the end of the day, he was a father, he was a husband, he was a grandfather, you know, and it's great that the family are involved. Do you want to finish on something before we go?
I was wanting to just say one more thing, and it was in relation to, we've been dead fortunate with the fundraising. An anonymous donation came in for 15 grand for a very prominent local businessman who's also very much connected with Celtic Football Club, or previously was connected with the club, but he's a well-known Celtic man. North Lanarkshire Council were excellent as well, giving us 15,000. However, the way, we want to make sure right from the start that it was a community-led and community-driven campaign. So the way I'm looking at it, the way we're all looking at it is, the pounds are people, and the fivers and the tenors are every bit as important. And the way I see it is, it's more important to get money for the rank and file Celtic support. And what I'm trying to say in Facebook, is that people should be able to look at that statue when it's built. And 50, when we're all dead and gone, let me look at the statue and go like that, and say, my grandfather helped to build that statue, my uncle helped to build that, my dad helped to build that statue. So that's a big thing for us as well, making sure that the local community are involved, the local Celtic community are involved in it, and they're backing us, and we hope it's going to continue like that in the future. Thank you, guys.
That was good as pimples there. Should have been a politician. Do you just want to wrap up? Just want a final word.
Well, one final word is, Billy, he was held in such high regard in Bearshill, with both sides of the religious divide, so to speak. And with the people coming up to you, obviously Rangers fans, whatever, saying it's remarkable what we're trying to do. Not trying to do it, we're going to achieve it. And it'll be a legacy. And Billy's name will be lasting for a long time to come in Bearshill. It'll never be forgotten. So
just recap, when can we expect to see the statue?
Well, the date which we have set is pretty ironic. It's May 2021. Things going well, it'll be 10 in a row.
Here, here.
That's what we're
Folks, give it up for the members of the Billy McNeill Statue Committee. Thanks, boys. Folks, stay with us. We'll be back with another guest, and of course, Joe will be with us as well to share his memories on Billy. And Danny's going to give us a couple of songs now. Folks, give it up for Danny Kelly.